We have chosen Watson at MUSA Central as our case study for QA theory. Watson has offers a wide range of skincare, cosmetic, and wellness items. Watson caters to the diverse needs of the local community with a focus on quality and excellent service. Operating daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Watson ensures accessibility and reliability for everyone.
Next, we move on to the characteristics of the queuing system at Watsons, starting with the arrival characteristics. Firstly, when considering the size of the calling population, it is important to note that the number of customer arrivals at Watsons is effectively unlimited. This means there is no fixed upper limit to the number of customers who may visit the store at any given time. This unrestricted flow is a result of Watsons being a widely recognized and accessible retail outlet, attracting a diverse range of customers from various demographic segments. The potential customer base is vast and comes from multiple generations, reflecting the inclusive nature of Watsons' product offerings such as kids, teenagers, middle-aged, and elders. Next, we dive into the pattern of arrival at Watsons. The arrival of customers at Watsons follows a largely random pattern, characterized by fluctuation in the number of visitors throughout the day. This randomness can be attributed to various factors such as individual shopping habits, personal schedules, and external influences like weather or local events. However, despite this inherent randomness, there are noticeable trends that can be observed during specific times. One significant trend is the increase in customer arrival during peak hours. Peak hours at Watsons typically occur during weekend and when people have more leisure time to shop. Lastly, the behavior of the arrivals. Most of the customers will wait patiently in line for their turn to be served. Second characteristic is the waiting lines. The length of the line at Watsons is unlimited, which means it can grow infinitely, while the queue discipline is using first in, first out, or known as FIFO. This is mean who the first come, they will be served first.
Now, let's talk about the characteristic of the service facility itself. This includes the structure and configuration of how customers are served. The number of channels that we use in our study is single channel system, which has only one counter service for customers. In addition, the number of phases of the queuing system is 1. So, here is a configuration of the system. As you can see, the process is quite straightforward. First, customer arrive, they wait in a queue, then they are served by a single customer, and finally, they leave once their service is complete.
So here is set data of customer that we have derived from the observation. From the data, we know that our lambda is equal to 13 customers per hour. The average service time is equal to 3 minutes per customer, and for the mu, which is service rate, is equal to 20 customers per hour. For the calculation, firstly, we need to find the average number of customers in the whole system and in the queue. For the whole system, we use the L formula, which is lambda over mu minus lambda. And by substitute the value into the formula, we got 1.86. Meanwhile, for in Q, we use LQ formula, which is lambda square over mu multiplied with mu minus lambda. And substitute the value, we get 1.21. So next, we calculate the average number of customers spent in the whole system and in Q. For the whole system, we use W formula equal to 1 over mu minus lambda. and substitute the value, we get 0.14. For in Q, we use formula WQ, which is lambda over mu multiplied with mu minus lambda, and we get 0.09.
After that, we will calculate the probability that server is busy. P equals to lambda over mu equals to 13 over 20, and we will get 0.65. Last but not least, I will calculate the probability that the server is not busy. I equals to 1 minus P equals to 1 minus lambda over mu equals to 1 minus 13 over 20, and we will get 0.35. To ensure our answer is correct, we double check it on QM4 Windows. As you can see, the P, L, Q, L, W, and W has the same answer as we did. Finally, we have jumped to the conclusion for this case study. To conclude this study, using a single server to manage customer flow can indeed be efficient in certain situations. By properly handling queues and minimizing wait times, it helps maintain customer satisfaction with their overall waiting experience. This approach is often seen in similar business or specific service setups, where the workload can be effectively managed by one server or service point. So, what we have learned in this study, we learned that if mu is greater than lambda, the server that provide are sufficient to serve customer at fast rate. But if lambda is greater than mu, it means that the server can handle many customers. Otherwise, the queue will get longer and customer will get frustrated.